Following his primary win, Madison Cawthorn now has his eyes on winning North Carolina's 11th district seat this November. One America's Emily Finn spoke with him about his path to D.C.
Madison, walk us through why you decided to run in the first place. It's no secret that some young people shy away from getting involved in politics, but now you may become the youngest person elected to Congress. So what do you hope to accomplish with this campaign?
Well, Emily, I feel like you can probably relate to this. I understand that you're the youngest national anchor there is in the country. And so I'm sure you realize that our culture is not going in a good direction. I just got engaged. I'm very excited about that. But my fiance and I are obviously planning when we want to have a family, how many children we want to have, the normal conversations. But when I started thinking about the culture that we're in, I started thinking about raising a child in it. I asked myself, is this a culture I want my child to be subjugated to have to grow up in, to learn to navigate? And the honest answer was no. And so because of that, I didn't want to just sit back and complain. I actually wanted to stand up and do something about it. And so I've done that. I've now come to run for Congress, and my message has resonated with a lot of people that, there's no time to wait. Our country has a lot of problems. We have to attack them head on.
You ran for the now White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows' vacant seat in North Carolina's 11th district. Now, those are some pretty big shoes to fill, and it's a heavily Republican district. So if you are elected, what's the #1 thing that you hope to accomplish once you get to Capitol Hill?
Number one would be infrastructure reform. That obviously includes roads and bridges, but in my mind, that's high-tech infrastructure, especially here in my district. We need a lot of access to broadband internet and cell service. And so I'd like to pass something like the 1930s Electrification Act to be able to get a broadband internet reliably to everybody. But most importantly, on a national level, I want to defeat this cronyism and this corruption that we see in Washington, D.C. I oftentimes refer to it as the kingdom of D.C. because I feel like these career politicians are just passing decrees like they think that we're their subjects. And so I want to take back the people's house for we the people.
I'm sure we'll definitely get you back on the show to talk about your campaign some more. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Emily.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.